All right, so this is going to be a quick driving tour of kind of what's around here. This is where the old Perry homes used to be, the projects that they tore down. And developers bought a lot of this land and are obviously building on it. And so the subdivision itself is gorgeous. To my left, you can't see it right now. It's a wooded hill. You can kind of tell how there's a slope. It's a very wooded hill. But above it is a train tracks. It used to be very industrial over to the left. It's very convenient getting to the city. Let's say you want to get to Smyrna or the downtown Atlanta or all that kind of good stuff. It's a great location for that type of stuff. Some of the houses you saw on the left, they had built those years ago, and now that the market's changed, they have built newer ones, and they have newer homes in the subdivision, more expensive homes. But these right here on your right, these have been here. A lot of down payment assistance used to be able to get used on these back when I used those programs a lot. But right now, these are probably priced out of being able to have down payment assistance on it. It is near the new West Side Park, huge park, beautiful park, great for walking. It's right around the corner from there, and the belt line and all that stuff people talk about. Those are apartment buildings over there. See if you're able to see. Okay. So it looks like some apartment buildings here. So they did have to get some, not rent control, but they did have to get some things negotiated in when they redeveloped about, affordable housing. There we go. That's the right word for it. A certain percentage of affordable housing. I'm actually going to drive you past the house. So you see that once you get into the subdivision itself, there are some apartments to my left. And you've got a lot of houses to the right. It reminds me a little bit of a neighborhood called DuPont Commons, but DuPont Commons is nowhere near as big as this. And I don't want to make this video too long, but when I'm coming out, all right, so here's something I see. I tell people to form their own opinion, but there are reports out there about what living near power lines can do for you, cancer-wise and all that kind of good stuff. So some people believe it, some people don't. In general, they're unsightly. So it looks like you'd have to drive through power lines, massive ones. And this is where those townhomes are. So it looks very nice. It's its own little section, different from the single family homes. And up ahead on the left, I don't know if you see that sign, but that looks like where the home actually is. Tucked back in the corner. And they've got garages in the rear, which is nice. Let's see if I can let you see that. I don't know which one. I'm assuming it's the white one for the home that's for sale. So that's where you'd pull up. And see if I can back up out of here. So it's nice back here. This is so one of the things that they say with power lines is, if you have enough trees in between you and the power lines, or obviously here there's plenty of buildings and whatnot to block whatever they say. I think, obviously read whatever reports you want. My opinion on it is you may be safe on that, but you still have to drive under these power lines. It's out of frame. Actually, no, they're right there. All those power lines are right there. Okay. I'm gonna drive out and let you take a look at the rest of the neighborhood. Okay. You are able to see the apartments there. But straight ahead, that building, those are the apartments. So it's kind of like a mixed development. Just typing in my next destination. I might show you that neighborhood as well, but you see there in that frame, those are the apartment buildings. Right there. Don't worry, my camera is hands-free. So I'll turn the camera to the right so that you can see the other side as I come out. And then I'll show you a little bit more of the surroundings around here. This is super popular. Everybody wants to live over here, but it's most definitely different and unique to what other parts of Atlanta. I wouldn't let the apartments deter you. The apartments are, you know, something to be aware of. And then the park, West Side Park, would be something good to Google. And if you've got a moment while you're here, check it out. Easy stroll, easy walk, beautiful nature in the middle of the city. Now, let me zoom that so you see the train. Alright, I'm at a stop sign, but let me just fix that and drive. So some trash on the street. You know, the developer doesn't own that. It's probably owned by the industrial people. I saw some of it for sale. You see here they have more subdivisions. Nice homes. West Highland is the name of the subdivision. Very, very popular. Not a lot of yard. And in here, this gives you an example of how quickly it gets industrial. That's a MARTA parking lot for their buses. And it looks like the Perry Boulevard bus maintenance facility is what that's called. Roads get real bumpy. Lots of trucks go up and down here. That thing to the left looks like some sort of commercial thing they're building. And then I'm coming up on Marietta Boulevard. Some more apartments to your right. To the left, there's tons of restaurants and things of that nature. But you can see that the subdivision as a whole is smack dab in industrial area. To my left again is nothing but railroads and rail yards. You may see it in the far distance or have seen it a little bit earlier, the city. This video's getting kind of long. I don't think there's anything really new. You get the idea. But again, glad I was out and about when I happened to see your email.